Life at La Masia and becoming a prodigy. When Lionel Messi first walked through the gates of La Masia, the youth academy of FC Barcelona, few could have imagined the history that would follow. He was small, silent, and shadow-like, a 13-year-old boy thousands of miles from home with a body that refused to grow and a soul tied to Rosario. But within him lived a genius that the world had yet to witness. The farmhouse of dreams. La Masia wasn't just a football academy, it was a crucible of culture. It wasn't enough to be good with the ball. Barcelona demanded more: discipline, intelligence, adaptability. La Masia preached más que un club, more than a club, and every player was expected to embody it. The young Messi was surrounded by talent. Future stars like Cesc Fabregas, Gerard Piqué, and Andres Iniesta trained under the same philosophy: quick passing, positional play, teamwork over ego. But Messi stood apart, not because he was louder or flashier, but because his feet spoke a language no one else knew. He barely spoke Spanish at first. His native tongue was the Argentine accented variant of Spanish, which felt foreign to his Catalan teammates. His shy nature made it harder to connect. He didn't joke much, didn't show off, and didn't demand attention. Yet when the ball rolled to him, everything changed. Silence turned into symphony. One of his early youth coaches, Joseph Colomer, remembered, "We had never seen a player with such control, speed, and humility. He never shouted, he never argued, he just played." Nightly needles, daily goals. Life outside the pitch was filled with routine and sacrifice. Every night, before going to sleep, Lionel had to administer growth hormone injections into his legs. The needles became part of his nightly ritual. He didn't complain. He knew what was at stake. Despite his fragile frame, Messi played like a warrior. Coaches had to restrict his minutes to protect him, as he was still growing. But he made those minutes count, dribbling past 3, 4, even 5 defenders like they were cones. He would often score hat tricks in one half. There was no ego, only obsession. His first coach at Barcelona, Xavi Lawrence, remembered how Messi would finish training and then go out alone, practicing dribbles and finishes by himself. He had this fire, Lawrence said. He didn't want to be better than others. He wanted to be perfect. By age 14, his growth stabilized. The hormone treatments were working, and his body began to develop. But even as he grew stronger, he never lost what made him unique: his low center of gravity, explosive acceleration, and microscopic control of the ball. Barcelona had given him the tools. Now, he was ready to make history. The Adidas boots and the broken ankles. There's a story told by youth teammates from his Cadet B team, the under-15 squad. In one match, Messi received the ball just inside the halfway line, accelerated forward, beat 6 defenders in a row, twisting, cutting, and gliding, before calmly chipping the goalkeeper. The stadium, as small as it was, went silent in disbelief. He wore oversized Adidas boots. They didn't have his exact size. They flopped awkwardly when he ran, but it didn't matter. As long as the ball was near, he could do anything. Opponents feared him. Some defenders, older and larger, tried to intimidate him with kicks and hard fouls, but Messi never reacted with anger. He got up, he played on, he scored. He had no fear, said Cesc Fabregas. "We were kids, we talked a lot. He didn't, but we all knew he was going to be the best." The rapid rise. By 2002, it was clear Messi was outgrowing youth football. His stats were absurd, over 100 goals per season in youth leagues. He played like a man among boys, but without arrogance. Scouts and coaches began preparing him for the next step: Barcelona's Juvenile A, the top youth side, and eventually the B team that trained with professionals. His first matches with Barcelona B took place at modest stadiums, but the buzz around Messi was growing. Reporters started showing up. Rival coaches began pointing him out in pre-match talks. "Mark the small one, double him if you have to." But doubling didn't help. Tripling didn't either. Messi would slalom through them all. He wasn't big, but he was bulletproof. In 2003, at the age of 13, the whispers turned into proclamations. "He's ready.